maybe once or twice, or every day of my life now. I have this habit of comparison. I meet someone and I wonder, how are they better than me? Life is unfair, I know. Someone out there is smarter, wittier, and more creative. And they're actually in front of me. Truth is, there's always someone better than you, and I've learned to accept that. I joined my school's debate team junior year because I felt accepted. I wouldn't have joined the team if I didn't receive the following letter. Congratulations, Anny, Thach, because of your exemplary skills in communication, critical thinking, and analysis, you have been nominated by your teachers to participate in the debate team. First meeting is Thursday, September 18th. See you there, with Boston Debate League's slogan at the time, taking sides for success. This was important to me because my friends got the letter too. Free pizza and letters are what broke us in debate. The best things in life are free, or food, and it happens to be both. At that moment, I felt like I won myself a ticket to the most exclusive club ever. I've always questioned myself, others, and life in general. Why? It seemed like my questions were all answered through this letter. It all matters. My presence, there's a place for this location for the Flower child. I am the chosen one. On the first day of practice, we all gathered around a circle in this Northern room, sitting on the tall stools. Some of us were moving back and forth to the hummus and grapes that Miss Eagle brought us. It was comforting. It felt like a fault in our stars, but not. In the circle, we introduced ourselves and gave a little synopsis of our interest in life with a gesture. It felt like therapy and being in a family. We went over the concepts of debate, of course, introducing the time, the trick of getting through the cards, rapping the lyrics like Buster Rhymes, because, in debate, we like to try to get through the most evidence in a limited amount of time. We were still young at the time. In that moment, I felt like it was only getting better. It was like having a backpack, and with a family, it was like having a patch of confidence, and you just kept on getting more, which was very uplifting. It's pretty exhilarating. It was a pretty exhilarating moment because we were learning and growing so fast while having fun, and that's the best part of it. The first tournament in the novice division, I remember a judge from Mission UCLA's high school team, a combined team, told me that it was the most entertaining run he's ever seen. That was a point in life for me because I was recognized as being smart and creative. Hurley and I were running affirmative, the team proposing the plan that you all should know. My closing remark was, you should vote for the app because it's a double win. There's a win in offshore wind turbines, and there's a point with the benefits that it comes with, that it consists of. Then, when I left the room, I felt the third one in my heart because the judge acknowledged me trying. I don't think I would have walked into that room carrying the same amount of confidence without the support from my teammates. Joyce was a senior at the time, and she taught me what it was like to think like a lawyer. Joyce sure led by example, and debate was our religion, and we were all believers. I made it to quarterfinals, and it was either go hard on watching other debaters debate, or go home and rest it off. I watched my friends Marie and Alum debate in their JC rounds. It was pretty alarming. It was like watching a reality TV show with politicians playing. The camaraderie between the classroom and in school, and the classroom of life was surely expressed. I felt alive in their presence. It felt like I was at a concert. I decided I want to be in their place and present my own opinions and ideas to the world to show that my existence is important. Debate allowed me to have a home with strong role models where I could grow and add on to my backpack of confidence, motivation, and excitement for learning. There are 6 tournaments in a debate year, and each tournament I had a different partner. Throughout last year, I realized that I had different diverse partners who taught me very different things in life. As a result, I became a better me through them. You never lose in a debate round. When you lose, you actually win because you leave the room knowing more than you walked in. And when you win, that's because you got your point across. In debate, I realized that I am my own competition. To challenge yourself is to propel yourself to be a better, smarter, and happier you. I see parallels to this idea of pushing yourself transforming